Alrighty guys, so I don't even know where it went. I lost my camera. I found it. Alright, so we're going to be doing a little bit of a brief review of the Canon G9X. This is it here. I got this camera a while back and I haven't made a video on it, so I said, what the heck, I might as well make one on it. Canon G9X was roughly $400, plus I got a 64 gigabyte memory card here. And so this cost me like 30 bucks or $25 or something like that. So I thought it was a pretty solid deal. Now it is all 1080 and it does have the time lapse and a variety of other features why I got it. As you guys can see, when you turn it on, it's just like a regular point and shoot camera, and it's all touch screen. So back here it's all touch screen, and it has the auto focus and the auto face recognition. So wherever my face will move, the camera will follow. It always focus on my face and nothing else. So the camera is actually pretty cool looking. Now it's just like a regular basic point and shoot, but it also has this little zoom in and out button for photos, also for the exposure as well. Also it has a variety of other buttons, but not too many where it's too confusing. The back is 100% a touch screen, and it does have a little record button, so you can kind of always know where it is. So if that's, say you're like this, it's out in front of you, boom, record, and you're ready to go. And I used to have a big camera, and when I was vlogging, it was heavy. It was significantly heavy. I remember walking around in New York, and this thing, after a couple hours, I don't know how Casey Neistat does it, but he's a champ. Something small, compact, where you can throw it in your pocket, you can throw it in a backpack, and it's pretty durable. I've dropped this thing maybe 30 or 40 times, and I'm talking like dropping from like my stand where it just falls over on a windy day. The other day, I was shooting a time lapse, and it was so windy and it was awesome. I thought it'd be so cool to see a time lapse of like the wind and the waves and the clouds and everything like that. But it blew over and fell. No scratches, no dings, nothing really. And it landed in sand, which I was like, ah, my camera, but it works great. Not even a scratch. And it's pretty awesome. So now we're going to be doing some test footage. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Here it comes. All right, so this is the first test footage of the Canon G9X. Now, as you guys can see, we're in direct sunlight, so I'm sure I look pretty awesome. Now, one of the side effects of this camera for vlogging is obviously it does not have a flip-up screen, but as long as I'm looking at the lens, I'm fine. But there has been a couple times where I've thought I've been recording and I really wasn't. So we're going to go outside and do some different light settings and everything like that. So this is a very high contrast, and it's right in front of my recording light, so I'm sure I'm all lit up and there's really no shadows or anything like that. So as you guys can see, we're outside. It is a little rainy and muggy, so I'm sure the camera shouldn't be in this, but we're gonna show you guys. So as you guys can see, the lighting I'm sure is decent because all these clouds actually act as almost like a diffuser, and it puts some light on my face. Now we're gonna be walking under some trees and kind of get into a variety of things. Also, there is some wind, so I'm sure the audio sounds a little different than compared to when it was inside. So we're gonna walk back here, just kind of walk around. All right, so we are back inside, and it's a little darker in here than it is outside. So I wonder how the lighting actually looks like this. We're walking over to a window now, so I'm sure my face will start lighting up. If I was gonna review this camera, I would give it roughly 4.5 stars out of 5. Now the reason why is I like how I can click it and record. I don't wanna mess with the lens or anything like that. I find that stuff too complicated and too confusing. Now I used to have a big old DSLR camera, and the autofocus was terrible. It kept zooming in and out when I wasn't telling it to, and it caused me a lot of problems. Something like this, compact, and does a great job of capturing everything I need. Now, yes, the only downfall is there's no flip up camera. I could get the G9X and spend $600 or $700 on that, but something that's a little more affordable, under that 500 range, is where I wanted to be. And I think this camera is perfect for beginner vloggers, people who are just getting into YouTube and video creating. I'm just now starting to edit my footage and trying to put more creative stuff out there. So I hope this does a great job of explaining the Canon G9X. We'll run a whole bunch of footage at the end so you guys can see it. So that is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the rest of the videos.